have been watching the India-Australia first session. So I go to, I'm going to bed at sort of 1:15, 1:30 in the morning, which is far too late. But I have found that test series absolutely fascinating and gripping viewing.
Well, that's poised today, isn't it? The last day of the final test. India need 300 plus to win. How do you see that going now?
Well, I'd love to see India bat the whole day, and if they bat the whole day, they could actually, pull off a quite remarkable win. But the Australians have got a formidable bowling lineup, and they did it last Test match when Ashwin batted so well, and considering how many injuries they've had and how many debut Test match caps they've given out. It's remarkable how resilient the Indian team have been, both with ball and bat. But I still think Australia are strong favourites. But again, I've had a sneaky little wager on India to get something out of the game, and they only need to not lose. So even if there's a bit of rain, the odds turn in the favour of India to retain the Border Gavaskar Trophy.
Been an interesting comeback from really fantastic comeback to say from India, given the fact that they were out for 36 in the first Test match and got a thrashing.
Yeah, and you said that without even this little smile on your face there, Masood. So that was the epitome of broadcasting professionalism, if I might say. But yeah, they did exactly that to come back from that appalling collapse in the first Test match. To win, deservedly so in the second match, and then to bat with such resilience on the final day in the third Test to get a draw when it looked, for long periods of that game as though they were going to be coming out, with a defeat. They've done really well, and I think one of the things that lots of cricket admirers around the world will agree with me on is that Rahane is captained superbly, and if you catch any of the live footage, you watch the players' reactions to him in the field, and there's clearly a very, very strong level of respect for him stepping into Virat Kohli's shoes, and I think that bodes very, very well for the Indian side, going forward, regardless of what happens on the final day.
I think one of the most remarkable things what you've said, that they've had so many injuries and stuff. Yet the backup players that they've all come in, done a great job. Mohammad Siraj picked up 5 wickets in the second innings. They haven't got their first team in terms of the bowling lineup or the batsman. Kohli's not there. Yet it has shown that the grit and the determination and fight back. Brilliant. I think that's one of the things that's been always lacking in my Pakistan team. When the chips are down, they all seem to be, just like the Sri Lankans were in the first team, quick, let's go inside and have a cup of tea. I think this has shown that, there's a resilience, the team effort, and people are playing for the badge, playing for the country. This would be, if they get a win, this would be the second series that they could win in Australia, because they won a couple of years ago. They went and won in Australia, didn't they?
Yeah, I think again, I'm a huge admirer of. Just in terms of cricket knowledge and commentary, I'm a huge admirer of Jayawardene and Sangakkara. And Jayawardene, of course, has got a lot of experience behind his belt now with the IPL, being head coach of Mumbai Indians. And if you listen to him, he talks about the infrastructure in India over the last 5 years or so, which has been contributed to not exclusively by the IPL, but has definitely the IPL has been an important factor. It's really, really strengthened the depth of talent coming through the first class game in India. And I know that Imran Khan, as well as Wasim, it's Wasim Khan, isn't it?
Yes, Who's now Khan, yes.
Yeah, I think the two of them are now seeing much more alignment in terms of their vision for almost replicating, or at least taking the best bits of that infrastructure in India into the Pakistan first class game. So there's more regional based first class cricket and competition for places for youngsters to come through. So fast forward a few years, wouldn't it be great to see India and Pakistan at the top of the Test match rankings, and everybody else scrambling around for third place. And I think at the moment the Indians are benefiting from that strength in depth.